we're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort, and China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. Also, those who donated to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. And then also those who are shopping at both stores, much love, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. We see Bitcoin, altcoins, and stocks are pulling back. In this article, it states whales continue to sell, but we know who the whale is. That's right, guys, the Fed. And we're going to see more of this. Remember, I told you the Fed wants to pull back liquidity. Nothing goes straight down. Of course, we're going to have the ups and downs, but we're definitely going to start pulling back, and the major pullback is going to be in June or July. Remember, the stock market is 6 months, sometimes a year out. So we're definitely going to have a pullback because we know liquidity is going to start shrinking, yields moving up, inflation also. We have Ethereum pulling back a little. We know the open interest for Ethereum was great. We have a lot of the altcoins stealing the show. We have Shiba rallied. Also, a lot of the Chinese investors are buying it. And of course, guys, look at the actual price. Remember, the lower the price, the more investors. We know this. And then also we had Definity, the internet computer, move all the way up to $750, drop down to the 300s after being listed on Coinbase Pro. We also had Dogecoin get a big pullback, but we know they're not done with that. Dogecoin will give you one or two more rallies. We had Casper rally over 2,300% in 1 week. We had RLC, guys, if you're part of my Patreon, you know I listed it a long time ago, and basically it rallies 400%. Of course, like I said, a lot of these cryptos have taken a little small pullback, but definitely, guys, these altcoins are definitely pumping. We had Cardano hit an all-time high before pulling back a little bit. So even when we actually go through the bear market, there's always going to be gems. Same way when 2020, when nobody wanted to be in crypto, when I first started my channel, we still were making money because we were trading, finding those gems from doing research. Remember, I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But research is definitely the key. Follow the money. It's always going to work. And don't forget, guys, make sure you're following the indicators. We have the volume. We have Tether and we have USDC. They're always going to let us know which way the market is going. We look at the stock market bleeding out. We see cryptos are bleeding out. Not as bad as the stock market, but definitely, guys, we're going to take a big hit coming the second half. And if you're new to the channel, you don't know why, because the New World Order is going to build this fourth industrial revolution. Robots, drones, smart cities. They needed that money. They didn't print the money for no reason. They needed that money to do infrastructure, to build. That's the reason why NFTs, crypto, stock market are at 100-time highs, because basically the Fed made that money. Now they have enough money to build. Now it's time to drain it out, so therefore they can start building. Remember, this is all built around Freemasonry. And in the meantime, this has been the greatest transfer of wealth in history. I don't care what your background is. If you were in the stock market, cryptos, you've made a lot of money. Whether you're working at McDonald's or you're a top executive at a company, you've made a lot of money if you sat down and done your research. And you did not have to have a lot of money in order to make money. And remember, I said that in 2020, a lot of you disagree, but now we see that it's paying off. A few $100s could have turned into hundreds of thousands of dollars in the market that we're in right now, because it's all an illusion. It's the Fed pumping everything. This was a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity that you definitely wanted to take advantage of. And we know once this bear market starts, then basically the next run will be the utility run. And it's only going to be that 1% out of that 1% that's going to make it. Same way when we go back and look at tech. So many tech companies first started, and it's normally not the people that first start, it's the people that come behind it. Because it's always that technology sitting behind it who improves it to make it seamless. Remember, the New World Order want to make everything seamless before they bring it to the masses. The masses don't like to think. They don't like to read. And that's the reason why the Hegelian dialectic always works. Problem, reaction, solution always works. Conflict management, never solving anything, just managing conflict always works, because the people don't question anything. They just go along with it. And that's a proven fact. And guys, don't forget about the $50 billion that the Fed has. And then plus, we have Janet Yellen's general fund runs out in June. And that's the main reason why we've seen the pullback. We know how the Fed do, guys. We know they price this all in. Whether we're having a pullback or we're going to have a run, they're going to price it in already in the market. That's the reason why we're moving down. Now, getting over into a little crypto news, we have DeFi hacks on Binance Smart Chain rise as total value locked and volume increases. Binance Smart Chain is only 9 months old. Plus, guys, remember, it is a centralized exchange, not decentralized. So it is a lot of fraud going on in that system. We see on all exchanges, we see the fraud, the manipulation. But when we see these big hacks, guys, we know it's more to the story. Now, we also have digital yuan wallet manufacturers working on biometrics to use the fingerprint for payment. And we already know they have all the facial recognition. They're already using that already. So I've done plenty of videos on that. We know biometrics is a key point in moving us over into the digital age. I've been over Accenture, Microsoft, Digital ID 2020. The way we make payments now, we will no longer be making payments going forward. It would definitely be some type of scanning of the body. No more social security number, no more driver's license. You're going to be the ID. And lastly, guys, we have Oppenheimer rate Coinbase stock outperformer targets at $434. And guys, we know Coinbase makes their money off of fees. We know when we go into a bear market, less people are going to be trading. That's the reason why less fees. So yes, this second quarter, their numbers should be great. But going third and fourth quarter, they're definitely going to have a pullback the same way the stock market is going to be less fees. That means their revenue is going to be less. But we know what? They're building the fourth industrial revolution. So we know their stock is going to go right back up in 2022. And what's so important in 2022 is what, guys? The digital yuan is going to be official in the Chinese Olympics. You're talking about billions of people that are going to be watching, plus you're going to have billions that are going to be using it. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The links are in the description. Also, the Cryptoteacher stock channel. Do not forget to go like, subscribe, Cryptoteacher stocks. You have your cobalt, chip stocks, banking, gaming, while everybody's sitting at home. got that home stocks, the Xrp, the biotech stocks, and while everybody's at home getting free money and waiting on that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and y'all have a wonderful day.